Helium really is a low-positioned coin with the ticker HNT that explicitly has an in every practical sense present worth of $1.44 and a market capitalization of $207,337,832, which by and large is very critical. Digital currencies have truly lengthy past a purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in a quite enormous way. These days, it's a resource class that truly is significantly controlled and, surprisingly, embraced as legitimate, delicate, genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking. Some fundamentally huge speculation banks even secure helium and in every practical sense, other cryptographic forms of money altogether to in a real sense, safeguard their resources under administration, against the running expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors, which especially is genuinely critical. Presently, now is the ideal time to by and large uncover our short, mid, and certainly long-haul expectation of the improvements on the HNT market that explicitly depend on the readings of our especially extraordinary crypto unpredictability record that really assists us with checking the market opinion and in a real sense, expect where in which the market plans to go in a significant manner. Generally, at this point, the cost of helium in a real sense is $1.44. While the coin at present for the most part ends up at 88th spot in the in every practical sense, by and large really positioning in a fundamentally enormous manner. The said fundamentally positioning especially is assessed based on the resource's sort of present value, that in a real sense is duplicated by its genuinely current market capitalization, a recipe that in a real sense is applied all through every single monetary market, kind of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients essentially get the most pertinent information with respect to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios, exhibiting how these days it's a resource class that truly is significantly controlled and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate in an unobtrusive way. It's likewise critical to consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, which basically is genuinely huge. On September 28, the cost of helium 7 days prior, on September 22, HNT in every practical sense, was esteemed at $1.48, which truly intends that from that point forward, the cost fundamentally has truly varied by 0% amazingly. A month prior, on August 29, the market member laid out the cost of helium at $1.68. In this manner, the coin basically has made a 14.00% move to especially arrive at its current standings, or so they really thought. The examination of market capitalization basically conveys truly equivalent significance in both digital currency and conventional business sectors, which sort of is genuinely critical. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology certainly is utilized to decide the in every practical sense, generally position and prevalence of computerized resources and stocks, for example in a kind of significant way. Changes in market capitalization essentially certain or especially negative are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could for the most part be going, as well as the resource's most certainly potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both truly short and long-haul points of view. Showing how some huge speculation banks even obtain helium and truly other digital currencies all at once to by and large safeguard their resources under administration, against a jogging expansion that handicaps the customary monetary business sectors in an unpretentious manner. This really specific pretty measurement truly is likewise used to check the predominance of helium, comparable to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation in a quite enormous manner. To truly decide the by and large current market capitalization of HNT, we duplicate the flowing stock, the boundary that will by and large be especially made sense of later by the sort of present worth of the digital money under audit. Starting today, the market capitalization of helium explicitly remains at $207,337,832, which frames the reason for exceptionally present, especially positioning for the most part was referenced before, which really shows that as a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology basically is utilized to decide the especially in general position and prevalence of computerized resources and stocks. For example, which basically is very huge. Yesterday, on September 28, HNT generally had a market capitalization of $204,840,662, which sort of is genuinely critical. Keep going week, on September 22, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to generally was recorded at $213,313,270, exhibiting how digital currencies really have sort of lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors in a sort of large manner. A month prior, on August 29, the market worth of Helium truly was surveyed to sort of be $241,100,264, so this being large specific measurement truly is likewise used to check the strength of Helium, comparable to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition in a kind of enormous manner. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that have previously been delivered by different means, for example, through mining in an especially significant way. These digital currencies can for the most part be utilized either for sort of dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, which basically is very critical. This sort of measurement likewise figures the coins that have been gradually eliminated through the interaction called consuming, which in every practical sense is applied to control the expansion rate, certainly in opposition to prevalent thinking. At this point, the very absolute stockpile of Helium most certainly is laid out at 223,000,000 HNT. In conclusion, the coursing supply certainly is utilized to truly compute the market capitalization and by and large survey the coins ongoing remaining in the positions in a genuinely significant way. It indicates the in every practical sense, generally measure of HNT that really is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly certainly put unavailable for general use out of the blue, or so they thought. It's by and large truly accepted that digital currencies that by and large have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million, especially are the most appropriate for long-haul speculation, since they in every practical sense are generally especially prone to essentially see the value in esteem over a drawn-out timeframe, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. Which in a real sense is genuinely critical. At this point, Helium especially has a flowing stock of 143,934,821 coins in an unpretentious manner. Likewise, most certainly high exchanging volume typically exhibits that the liquidity fundamentally is streaming into that market, which demonstrates the kind of broad premium in the cryptographic forms of money and guarantees, genuinely smooth execution of exchanges, genuinely further appearance how on September 28. The cost of Helium in a real sense was at $1.42 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change sort of added up to 0.13% in an unobtrusive manner. In any case, it should especially be generally noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that kind of much reasonable for making especially long-haul cost expectations, however it for the most part gives significant knowledge into the to all plans and purposes current market circumstance. In this manner in a real sense is essential for short and mid-term cost gauges in a real sense did by our very exclusive calculation in a by and large significant manner.